When I first met him, his wife killed himself. I did a little thing in WCW. A couple of days before that, his wife killed herself while she was talking to him on the phone, I think. Do you ever heard about that?
No.
You ever heard about that? Yeah, his wife or his ex-wife, I think it might have been his ex-wife, she was putting him through all kinds of shit, and he was on the road with WCW. He was at the Ramada Inn in Atlanta, and she shot herself, I think, while she was talking to him on the phone. And he actually worked that night, and he worked a few more nights after that, and then he came to ECW shortly after that. But his ex-wife or wife killed herself.
So this is before Melanie, because he's married to Melanie Pillman when he died.
Okay, so it might have been his ex-wife.
Prior. It's got to be an ex. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was really shooken up, and I was riding in the car with him, and I said to one of the guys, I go, "What's wrong with this guy? He's an asshole." They go, "No, because like whenever I asked him a question or said something to him, it was he kind of answered like I did, yes and no, and didn't elaborate." But I go, "Why is he acting like that?" They go, "His wife just killed herself." I said, "Oh, that's too bad." He goes, "Yeah, he was talking to her on the phone, and she wanted to really rub it in on him, so she killed herself, making him know that she did it because of him." You know, that's a horrible thing. So after that, I think he was on self-destruct mode, you know.
Which contributed to all the his loose cannon
exactly.
persona, which was supposedly his shoot.
That wasn't a work. He was after that. He was nuts. You know, we're at the Travel Lodge, and I brung in Leon Spinks. He's a friend of me and my uncle's. I brung him in to do a spot with us on ECW, and Leon was coming in the elevator, and Brian Pilman was coming out of the elevator, and Pilman started going off on Leon, saying, "You motherfucker, get out of here! What the fuck are you doing here?" You know, I go, "Hey, brother, be cool." I said, "He's with me." He goes, "I don't give a fuck who he is," going crazy. So I pushed Brian Pilman out of the elevator. I go, "Well, this guy's a fucking idiot." And then I said to Paulie, "Why do you act like that?" And he goes, "He's really nuts." I said, "No, he can't be nuts. It's a work." I said, "Don't even know who Leon Spinks is." I said, "Even if he doesn't know who he is, if he's with me, he's all right. You know, even if he's a bum off the street, if he comes in with me, he's all right." I thought he would understand that, but he didn't give a shit who it was. He was nuts. And then shortly after that, he went to WWF, and then shortly after that, he died.
Right.
I was standing right by the curtain, but I was standing talking to Rick Rude, and we seen the Pitbull, like you said, pounded his chest, and then New Jack decked it a few times, and everybody stepped in, and then while everybody stepped in, New Jack still got him a few more times.
How long does heat from something like that last? Were you guys close enough that you could squash it that night?
Yeah, it was over after that night. Right. Yeah.
Was Gertner ribbed a lot?
Yeah, because I don't want to say nothing really bad about it, but he was kind of gullible. Like if you go, "Paulie wants you to take a shit in the ring," he goes, "Okay," you know, like, and you could say anything like that, and he'd buy it, you know. Not necessarily that, but you know, like when he had the blade that night, it was probably a rib,
right?
You know.
It was, but he would have probably tried it.
He probably would have did it, yeah, and without question, you know. I watched it though. If anybody was in the real trouble, I would have came and helped him. But Bubba, you know, he can handle his own for sure. He can handle 10 guys.
What's Paulie's reaction while all this is going on?
He's panicking. He's throwing a tissy fit. Call 911. Get your gun. Sabu, go help him. I go, "They're okay."
Get your gun?
No, I'm joking about that. But
were there wrestlers on the roster who let's say, didn't exactly fear this kind of thing, maybe enjoyed the opportunity to step in and show their
a riot, like
show their legit.
Yeah, we done it. Like I said before, I done it in the parking lot. Well, I didn't do it on purpose. We got in a fight in the parking lot, and the guys came to help me. I got in a fight one time in the ring. This big black dude was coming in the ring. I was decking him as he's coming through the ropes. It happens. It happened a lot because when you get going, you know, and the people are making fun of you. So, or like heckling you, don't think, you know, yeah, you ain't shit, you're an asshole. And it's hard to take that when you're out there, you know, when you are a tough guy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm a tough guy, but when other guys think they're a tough guy and someone's calling their bluff, you know, it's hard not to deck them, you know.